Yo. Welcome back to Past the Six Podcast. I'm your host, JB. Joining me as always, Tsunamic Wave. What's going on, bruh?
Ain't nothing, man. My bad. Legs feeling a little crazy for trick or treating, but, but it was worth the effort, you know. Kids is
Word.
happy.
Word, man. Yo, same here, man. Exhausted, trick or treating. Bunch of kids came to the house, passed out candy like Nino Brown, passed out turkeys. But man, it's all good, man. Happy Halloween to y'all out there, man. If you celebrate, hope it's being safe and everything like that. Appreciate y'all as always, the love and support, man. Yeah, a lot of stuff is happening in gaming wave, so we just gonna jump right into it. The show is split to four parts. We start out with games we're currently playing. Then from there, we'll jump into This Week in Gaming, where we briefly look back on games that dropped throughout this week in history. Then from there, we'll touch upon some topics. Then we'll end with the spin wheel, which got one gotta goes, all types of stuff in there. So I'm gonna kick this one off this week, Wave, with what games we currently playing. Make sure y'all comment down below what games y'all are currently playing. For me, man, I haven't really played much games this week compared to the last few weeks. I did play a little bit of Call of Duty. I did play a little bit of Super Mario Wonder. That's literally it. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Super Mario Wonder, I'm not done with the game yet. I probably wouldn't even say I'm halfway because I'm playing at a slow pace. You know, life gets in the way. But I am enjoying it. I'm not gonna say it's the best game I played this year, but it's up there. I will say that it's mad fun. Obviously, if you play 2D Mario's repetitive, but at the same time, the way they did the maps stuff, it doesn't feel repetitive, if that makes sense.
Right.
But
Yeah.
and Call of Duty's Call of Duty. So.
Yeah.
What about you, bro?
Um, it's been a real simple week for me too. Like, I've been playing 2K24. Like, I have an actual team now. Like a lot of the people that I game with, they normally don't play 2K, but they
Yep.
gave it a shot this year. I'll say for my sake, maybe not, but I'll take credit for it. But
Right.
they got into it this year. We ain't been doing too great. I ain't gonna say and act like we've been killing them. We've been getting spanked, but pause, but we gotta get that chemistry going. And
What position?
also who
Is
me,
your
I play point guard.
point guard? Got you.
Yeah, on 2K
Is
for the
that the most
homies.
common? Like in this modern, like
Yeah. Guard is probably the hardest position because everybody, like to play guard, and that's where everybody learned how to move at. So like it's more difficult. And I'm old in it. I'm still I'm not as good with the sticks as these young kids. They pretty good with it. I'm not gonna front. Um and the other game I've been playing is My Hero Academia. I think it's My Hero Ultimate Rumble or Ultra Rumble.
yep.
Uh it's free on all systems. I think it's on Switch as well as Xbox and PlayStation. But
Okay.
it's if anybody familiar with anime, it's just My Hero Academia. You picking the characters and there's a battle royale. I think it's pretty dope. It's not like shooting guns, it's like actual powers. You superheroes or villains. And it's pretty cool, man. And it's free to try, so it don't hurt to erase something real quick, download it, try it out, see if you like it. You know.
That's type cool, man. Like that's definitely type cool. Let's get to these comments and then we'll get into This Week in Gaming. Kicking this off. Andrew Armstrong said, "What's up, boys? What up, man? Happy
Yo,
Halloween,
what's up,
bro.
man?
Y'all dressing up? Let me know. Let me know, y'all, if y'all dressing up or not.
Oh, I'm Naruto. Let me see.
Now, okay, yeah, I see the orange. See the orange in it. Happy Halloween from Jessica. Jessica, happy Halloween, of course.
Happy Halloween.
Andrew said Fortnite again, getting ready for Christmas time. I love Fortnite during Christmas. They always got some stuff going on Fortnite for
They
Christmas
got
time.
something special for Halloween though. I haven't played, so I wonder if they did something special for Halloween.
I don't know. I haven't checked. I put it this way, if it did, it wasn't like a big event, at least that made like the waves, you know what I mean? Because
Right.
but I haven't actually played it to check it out, this time around. Bobby Drake was good, says Super Mario Wonder, Street Fighter 6, and I'm replaying Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead 2 was fire, obviously classic.
Facts.
Street Fighter 6 is dope. And I'm telling y'all, Super Mario Wonder, if you're not playing that, you sleeping on. I salute you, bro, for playing that.
How is
Telling
the
y'all.
online play on that Street Fighter, man? Is the people crazy right now? I know the combos are serious. Is that serious like as Mortal Kombat 1?
Fighting games, bro. You know how it goes. You know how it go in
I'm just
fighting games, bro.
I'm just
I don't know
curious
what
because
it is about these damn
sometimes
fighting games, bro.
right.
Bro, Mo said, "Yo, what up? What up? What up, man? Happy
Yo,
Halloween, of course. Happy Halloween."
happy holidays.
Just said Mario Kart, Peggle, and Pokemon Snap again with the 5-year-old. Absolutely, absolutely. Pokemon Snap for the Switch
Yo, they be
is
cheating on Pokemon Snap. I tried to play that before.
where like
Don't
you
be giving
think
me all my points.
I was gonna say you think you take a good pick. It's like 4 stars. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like the hell you gotta do, man. Mo said he started replaying Ghosts of Tsushima before I got rid of the before he gets rid of the PS4.
Great
Yeah, man,
game.
yo, it's funny because we talked about that. Was that last week or the week before that? We was talking about Ghosts, and like he was like, I need
Yeah.
to replay that game. That's what's up. John said, "What's good, Kings? What's good, bro?
Yo,
What's
yo.
good? Happy Halloween." Said started playing My Hero with Wave.
Yes,
Absolutely,
sir.
absolutely. Bobby Drake said, "Yes, pretty serious. I thought I was type decent until I got online. I'm getting my ass handed to me." Pause. Like, yo,
Oh yeah, so that's a no-go for me.
I've always said, yo, fighting games online is something serious, bro. Like these dudes, yo, when I said like they take it serious, bro, they take it serious. Wave, you know
Word.
that, you know
Yeah,
that.
it's
Like these fighting
crazy.
games,
It's like you always in the arcade with
right?
the people that's got the crowd around them and they just beating everybody up, man. It's like that
Word.
online all the time.
But yo, let's jump right into this week in gaming, where we briefly look back on games that dropped throughout this week in history. And we kicking this off, Wave, with a game that I personally love, but I know a lot of people they not too hype on it. And this version we're talking about, and that's Tomb Raider, man. Tomb Raider, but this is the Sega Saturn version. It's actually the first version to release. Obviously, we all know the PlayStation version, but this one dropped on Halloween 1996, 27 years ago. And look, man, I'm a big fan of Tomb Raider Wave. But I remember before I was dumb as a collector and I got rid of my Saturn before, and now I have to rebuy it. And of course, the price is higher now. I had this game, right? Because like for some reason I could not remember, Wave, if I first played this on a Saturn or on the PlayStation. And the Saturn one is so unpolished compared to the PlayStation one. You know what I mean? Like I've always give PlayStation 1 shit because the graphics don't hold up well, right? Compared to
Right.
even the 64. But this don't hold up. This holds up even worse. Wait, like I'm a big fan of Tomb Raider. Obviously, the PlayStation version is better, but Wave, have you ever played this version or you just played the PlayStation 1 version?
Nah, I never I played the PlayStation version. I never played the Sega Saturn version. I never played the Sega Saturn. I seen it one time in my whole life.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like in person. I actually never played it though. But Tomb Raider 1 is absolutely dope. I remember one time I got like stuck in like this mansion thing and they got like they had like pools and stuff on like the first floor. I don't remember if it was her house or I forget. I don't know if it was her house, but I was stuck on this specific board.
Yeah.
It was like a big mansion with a maze in the back. But yeah, this game is dope.
You know, man, like I said, this version obviously looks horrible with the Saturn. We know it flopped here in America and everything, but I love the actual set thing on the bear. Like,
The bears was crazy.
Right. The bear and everything. Let me see if I get the sound of the gunshots.
Right on cue.
Right. But yo, let's get to the comments, man. Because like I said, I am a big fan of this, but the Saturn version was not it compared to the PlayStation. Even though I'm still a Sega fanboy, I ain't even gonna lie, Wave. It hurt me to say that, but yeah. Get to this comments, man. Andrew said, "Fuck her underwater death scene."
Sheesh.
John just said, "I even know Tomb Raider came out on Sega." Yo, I'm telling you, it dropped first. The PS1 version dropped, I think, a week later. Maybe it might even been a week and a half later. It says shit was traumatizing. All right, next up we got Mo that said, "I couldn't get into these games. The new trilogy is fire, but the older games just wasn't for me." Interesting take. Now I will say about the second half of that. If you haven't played Tomb Raider when they got put back out, what was that Wave, like 2017, 2018, something like that?
Yeah.
Fire. Even if you didn't like the originals, invite y'all to go back and play it now. I'm telling y'all, if you go back and play the remasters and the remakes, they're so good, man. I actually can't wait to what they're about to do with when they remake the first 3. I think early next year.
They're way better than just turning the lights on like some other remasters out there.
Facts, super facts. We're not gonna mention that though. Jess says she looked like she running through TV static. Yeah. Andrew said, "Man, Sega Saturn is fire and was amazing." Yo, Andrew, I'm gonna say this about the Saturn, bro. The Saturn in Japan versus what the Saturn in America is night and day. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like the Dreamcast. Dreamcast got a bunch of games in Japan that we didn't get here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So many fire RPG games and everything. But look, I can't really speak on the Saturn, and I won't speak on the Saturn that bad because as a console, because right now, currently, I do not own it. However, I will say the Saturn flopped. Like that's just a fact. But I am looking forward to going back and playing a lot of the games that I didn't play at the time. You know what I mean, Wave? Because I got a really example is I got a huge, much better appreciation for the OG Xbox than I would have had like back in the day, right? Because I went back and played a lot of those games. Obviously, I know about Halo and stuff like that, but I basically went back and played a lot of these games as an adult, and so much better. But that's Tomb Raider. And Andrew said I still play Virtua Fighter. Now that game is fire. That I don't have to go back and play. I know for a fact that game is fire. All right, next up, Wave. Next game we talking about is a classic. I say this a lot, right? Game's a classic, but this one I feel like it's an undeniable classic, Wave. Undeniable. Hit that sound real quick. Jet Set Radio, obviously in North America, we knew it more as Jet Grind Radio, but yo, man, Wave, I'm a big fan of this game, man. Even when they was a Jet Set Future, I think it was called on the Xbox. I'm a big fan of this game, dog. It still look good, man. I ain't gonna front, Wave. It still hold up. Them Dreamcast graphics obviously dropped on the Dreamcast 2000. What's your thoughts on this game, bro? Jet Set.
I really like the art style. I wasn't too. I didn't like how they mixed like the sport element with. I don't know. It's just something about it I really couldn't get with. I do like the way it looked though. Like, you know, I did like to like run around on the skates and all that, but I didn't get too into the story of it.
You didn't like it?
I'm not gonna say I didn't like it. It just wasn't my cup of tea.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to like certain things, I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't get into this game. I really can't tell you what it is though. Maybe
did you like games like, well, I guess the best bet would be like Tony Hawk or Crazy Taxi.
I mean, I like Tony Hawk, but I wasn't the biggest fan of Crazy Taxi.
Okay, I got you. Just like
picking people up and drop people up like that. Really,
I feel if you kind of combine those games, that's kind of like, you know what I mean, it's kind of what you get out of this. But yeah, man, I was a big fan of this game. I remember, like, I literally remember when it came to the Xbox and I was hyped. You know what I mean? Because like again, I'm a Sega fan, so like obviously when Sega, a lot of those games when they had the initial deal and a lot of those games kind of got ported over. I was hyped, man. Like I said, I still have this game on the OG Xbox and the Dreamcast. This game is expensive, at least in the stores that I've been to. The game is expensive. It's about $45, man. You know what I mean? Which I know some will say for some retro games that's not expensive, but we're talking about a game that came out in 2000. Yes, that's expensive. You know what I mean? It's probably 50 when it came out, and it's 45 now. So, but yeah, man, I'm a big fan of Jet Set Radio. The soundtrack in it is fire. Like I love the art style of it. That's probably what I love the most about it. And it's just one of those arcadey Sega games that's super fun to play, man. Let's get to the comments.
The art style is really dope.
Yeah, it is. Jess said this was a very popular answer on your what's your favorite Dreamcast game post. Yeah, yo, I'm telling you, something about Jess that, you know what I mean? Like, probably because it's mindless. Let's be honest, it's mindless. It's type cool. I don't know what dude is doing right now. Tab is doing in the video, but the game is dope. The game is super duper dope. Bobby Drake said I missed out on Jet Set. Unfortunately, go back and play it, man. I'm telling you, bro. Like super fire, super duper fire. Mo said I skipped it too. Too busy with Halo. Go back and play it too, man. You got time. Go back and play it, y'all. Stop this. But yo, let's hop into the next game, man. Next game we got Wave. Let's see. The next game we got Wave. I'll be honest with you. So I know this game is controversial because it's not made by the original. It's not made by the original Naughty Dog. It's not made by Naughty Dog, but this is one of my this is my favorite Crash game. Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex, November 1st, 2001. So obviously we celebrate the anniversary tomorrow as you're watching this or listening to this. A lot of people try to take shots at this game, Wave, and that's because it's not made by Naughty Dog. It's the very first Crash to not be made by them. But this game is so dope, man. If you played the first 3 and you fell in love with that and Crash Team Racing and all that, I'm telling you, this game is so dope. Now, me saying this is my favorite Crash is biased. That's complete bias. I'm not even gonna say it's objectively the best, but I love this game. The bonus stages, all types of stuff. This game it kind of brought Crash to that next level. Obviously, PS2 and the Xbox. But I know some people at Naughty Dog have been open in the past about saying that this game was type trash. But obviously they didn't make it, so obviously it's a little biased. But if you played this game, I'm telling you, this game is fire. Take my word for it, or don't. But fuck yeah. Yo, I'm telling you, man, I'm biased for certain games, man. This is one of them. Shout out to Crash Bandicoot, Wrath of Cortex. Shout out to unfortunately, obviously the guy who voiced Crash just passed away last year in a car accident, and I know we talked about that, but.
RP.
100%, man. But what's your thoughts on Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex?
I mean, I think if you ask me, I couldn't tell Naughty Dog didn't make this. Real talk.
Yeah, yeah.
It looked like they made it. So I always say they did a good job taking over and just keeping the brand what it is. This game is super fun though, and I think you should try it if you haven't played it. All the Crash Bandicoot games is fun. They kind of, I ain't gonna say they're the same, but they don't really deviate too much from the original.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just
change
a little bit.
That's more than fair. It's like Mario, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
It's like Mario, it's like Sonic. They all the same, man. It's the whole if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they just change it up a little bit.
I'm a big fan of this particular one though, but it could even be because it's the first one on the new gen at the time, PlayStation 2 and Xbox. So obviously everything kind of got enhanced. So
right.
Let's get to the comments. Bobby said, I tried. He tried to play Jet Set, but he can't buy it on Xbox. Yeah, you gotta go to those retro game stores, man. If you got one near you. I don't know where you located out of, but if you got one near you, see if you could track it down, man. Jess said this is my favorite Crash. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, Crash Bandicoot in this era was so fire. John just said this game is daily. See, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, yo. Jess said it's just so fun, and most said they all look the same to him. Honestly, didn't even know. Yeah, most people.
I agree with you.
Yeah, like unless you're a big Crash fan and you like read the stuff that Naughty Dog said about it and how it was a cheap imitation and all that, like then you wouldn't even know because like Wave is right. It does look exactly the same. If we're being completely honest. Gamer Live looks at what's good, bro? What's good, man?
Yo.
How come I didn't win that giveaway, bro? What's going on? Like you're supposed to rig the game for me. Like word, man. But yo, let's jump into the next game, Wave. All right, this next game, Wave, I know you played it. Obviously, I played it. We all played it. I know we've taken shots at this game, but we both have admitted this game is a good game. Obviously, we talking about GTA Vice City. Obviously, Wave, we both been on record saying this particular game is probably the quote unquote worst
Grand Theft Auto. GTA, yeah.
So obviously for me at least, and you can clarify for yourself, I'm not talking about GTA 1 or 2 when I say that. I'm talking about the 3D era.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, fair. But man, like I said, nonetheless, I ain't gonna lie, Wave. I did enjoy this game. I did enjoy this game. I'm not just gonna lie and act like I didn't. Tommy was cool. What's your thoughts on this game, though, man? Like, we got it's the worst of the 3D era from you, but what's your actual thoughts on the actual game?
Nah, I mean, outside of that, I think is dope. I like the cars. I like the story. I like
Yeah,
the way it look. It's just, I mean, if we gotta rate 3 San Andreas Vice City, 4 or 5. This just the worst out of all of those ones. Like, it's not taken away from it.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like being the worst of the best. Like, you're still good. You're still one of the best. You just just not the best. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Um, but yeah, nah, this is dope. I like the way they did the cars. I like the way they did the style of it. They made it really feel like you in the 70s, or I think this was the 70s.
80s, I think.
70s, 80s, where
Around there, yeah.
make you
Around
feel
there.
like you in Miami at this time,
Scarface area, I mean.
right?
Like, yeah, yeah,
You got
yeah.
the color, like the little color scheme up with it too, with the Miami sunset colors. You know what I'm saying? Pink, blue, orange. That joint is that they did a good job. I can't
Yeah,
front.
yeah, man. I mean, so I definitely agree. I do rank it last personally, but that's because I know some people have it right behind San Andreas, and then they have 4 and 5 and um 3. But I love 3, so 3 is always going to be high up there, and then 4 and 5. 4 is just classic to me, and 5 is obviously very, very, very good. But I love the aesthetic for it. That's why I wasn't mad that they're kind of going back to the same aesthetic for GTA 6. I'm not mad at that. You know what I mean? Because
Right,
I do want to see how this would look more modernized. Obviously, we're talking about 21 years later, what they can do with this from a technology standpoint. The game itself is dope. Um, I just want to make that clear because we're taking shots at it, saying like oh, it's the worst one, but that doesn't mean it's bad. You know what I mean? The worst GTA is probably better than most games. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But yeah, man, definitely had a lots of fun with this one. I haven't played this game probably in like 10 years though. If I'm being real, I think I first went back and played this probably like 2012 to 2011. I haven't played this since. It's the only one I haven't played since. But maybe I popped the game in a C. I think I got it for Xbox. Actually, both Xbox and PS2. So definitely probably check it out. Let's get to the comments though. Talk about GTA. All right, here we go. Here we go. John said my favorite GTA. Yeah, y'all bugging. It ain't the worst. I knew it was yo.
It's
Wave, I'm telling you, people rock with Vice City heavy, bro.
I mean, I'm not mad at them. It's not. I'm not saying it's. We're not saying it's a terrible game.
Yeah, no.
We just saying like out of those particular games, is not the best. It's just at last place. Somebody got to be last. It's just them.
Yeah, yo, I'm saying like Vice City, like for such a juggernaut of a game, it's hard to say it has a cult fan base, but it kind of has a cult fan base. You know what I mean? Like people rock for Vice City hard, and people have been screaming for them to return to Vice City. You know what I mean? For years. So Andrew said, I put a half a school year of time into this game. This was the best voice casting, radio, and fun. The radio was fire, and you know what? The voice casting was cool in this game. I ain't gonna front, man. Especially coming off of Grand Theft Auto 3. Obviously, big uptick in like what they did with the game, but it's not more than what they did with San Andreas.
They did the radio right in all the
they,
GTA's though.
they
Like
did.
I think that's probably a hard part of the game to get right, and they did it. They did a good job. They have been doing a good job. Everyone.
John just says soundtrack was top tier. That's so the soundtrack was good. The soundtrack was good. I still kind of lean more towards that GTA 4 soundtrack, but I'll give you that. The Vice City, like they did a lot of small stuff right with this game, which was obviously a huge step coming off of Grand Theft Auto 3. I'll give you that one.
Right.
Said, nah, this GTA was hard.
It
We're
was
not saying
good.
it
We're
was
not
bad.
saying it's trash.
We're
It was
not saying
good.
it's trash. We're not saying it's trash. We just saying, how would y'all rank them then? What do y'all got last as the worst Grand Theft Auto? Better not be 3.
Miguel J. Flowers with a little bit of salt in it. You feel me?
Right. Mo said it's definitely the most overrated game in the series. It's a blatant Scarface ripoff, and the story is still lacking. Definitely not the worst because we live in a world with London. We're not counting that. We're not counting that. We not counting that, bro. Come on, man. Just says 0 days without mentioning. All right, but this is fair though. We're not mentioning it in a negative. Like you can't count that. Subtract that. Like Game of Live looks said this one was better than 3. Also introduced the flying in the game. The flying is true. That part is true. I prefer.
Nah, I can't.
Yeah, no. We're not doing that to Claude, man. We're not doing that to Claude. I definitely prefer Grand Theft Auto 3.
I replayed 3 so many times. I haven't.
Facts. I even have Grand Theft Auto 3 for PC as well. Go into the club, throw a Molotov, watch everything burn, fight the military inside the club. Look, man, yo,
that would be cool, but
I feel like we are making points tonight, right? I feel like we targeted. It's kind of been a theme the last few weeks. If you notice what's been going on, man. Right. But it's all good though. It's all good, yo. Like I said, I do got love for Vice City. I ain't even gonna front. Bobby Drake said I have fun playing Vice City, but I hated that RC helicopter mission. It was called Demolition Man. That mission traumatized me.
We know it traumatized you. You remember the name of the mission.
What? Yo, you know what's funny though? Because that mission low-key is way harder than that train mission from San Andreas, which has become infamous. You know what I mean?
Right.
The train mission on San Andreas has become infamous, but nobody ever talks about that mission on Vice City. And I forgot the name of the mission from GTA 3, which was also harder than the one in Vice City. I mean, San Andreas.
What was the train mission called in San Andreas? I just know it as the train mission.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called. Somebody in chat will put it. Said Vice City cold. yo, wait. I told you, bro. Vice City. Oh, you said I'll put GTA 3 last. Come on, y'all.
That's terrible.
Come on, y'all. You don't mean that.
That's terrible. That's a terrible take, Jay.
Said VCPR was hilarious. Love the stations on Vice City. The stations were good. I know they switched them up. Actually, they switched them up for San Andreas and 4, but right. Yeah. So I do love the stations. Actually, to be honest, in all the games, if I'm being real. But I'm at that. That's why with them coming back to Vice City, I wonder if they're going to bring back some of those, you know what I mean, chats for GTA 6. Wave knows I listen to the classics. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Classic music, man.
GTA 3 is definitely third to last. GTA 1 and 2 being the last 2 and third to last. All right, so basically saying after 3D area, he said GTA 3 is the worst. Top to bottom is GTA Vice City. Oh, he got that number 1.
London don't count.
He got that 1. GTA 3, GTA 5, GTA San Andreas, GTA 2, GTA London. I don't know about that one. He said GTA 4 didn't exist for me.
Yeah, I was looking for 4. Like, where is that?
Bobby Drake is a joke, and the RC mission suck. I do remember that mission, if I'm being honest. Nico go hard.
Nico Bailey.
Yo, every time we say Foreman, Wave always come on. Nico Bailey.
Yo, the way he says his name is classic, man.
Word. My said Vice City story. Yo, Retro Rob said Happy Halloween. Retro Rob was good, bro. Happy Rob, Halloween, man. Happy Halloween. You trick or treating tonight, or you trick or treating at the retro game stores? What you up to, man? I'm looking for Saturn. Let me know what I should be paying for at the Saturn, bro. All right, let's jump to the next game. No. No. Let's jump to the next game. Yo, the next game we talking about, Wave, is a game that I know it's not as loved as other games, Wave. I know it's not. I haven't, Wave, I played this game literally 2 years ago for the first time. Now, I played the sequel. I'm talking about this first one, like the first one. Killzone, November 3rd, 2004. Obviously, this was their kind of attempt at Call of Duty. Now, this is before Modern Warfare. This is before like Black Ops and all that. This is going up against the first Call of Duty game. This was PlayStation's answer to it as an exclusive. I like this game, Wave. I'm up front. I didn't have this game when it first came out, so I didn't know how it did. I know it kind of fell short of Call of Duty. Obviously, PlayStation, they don't even make them anymore. There was slight talks of it possibly coming back when Xbox, the whole Activision deal and Call of Duty possibly not being there, but now we know Call of Duty will likely be on PlayStation forever. You know what I mean? So that kind of put the kibosh on this coming back. But I have fun with this game, man. I ain't even gonna front. Now, is it Call of Duty? No. I probably wouldn't even put it ahead of Medal of Honor or SOCOM, to be honest. But I have fun playing the game. You know what I mean? I had a lot of fun playing it. What's your thoughts on Killzone? Have you ever played it? Did you play it when it first came out? What's your thoughts on it?
Nah, I haven't played it when it first came out. I didn't play it when it first came out. This remind me, like, I know you said they tried to like compete with Call of Duty, but this remind me so much of Halo. Like the way the sight is, the fact that you can't really aim down sight, you gotta press a different button that's weird to zoom in. So it's like not the L2 to zoom in, it's like the R3 or something like that. To zoom in, it's just it don't remind me like of a, I don't know. It's just the way that they built this game. I don't see how they thought this was going to really compete with Call of Duty. Like this was probably more of like they copied and pasted 2 games and put it together. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's probably why it didn't work, because it's not really. They tried to be original, but like it's almost like they bit off Halo to do it. Like, so it's like a Halo military game, and Halo is a military game. It's just they fighting aliens.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, that's how I feel about this game. I'm not gonna front. It's not terrible. It's just like not original, and it's kind of hard with military games.
Yeah.
It's
so
weird.
To be completely honest, I love like shooters. You know what I mean? So like,
Right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I could probably throw on a horrible shooter and probably at least have some fun with it, right? But at the same time, probably me playing this is probably giving it more of a positive review than I probably would have back then. I might have just switched out and played COD. You know what I mean? Or switched out and played SOCOM or Medal of Honor. But I do like the game, man. Like I said, I played it a year or two ago for the first time ever for this one. But like I said, the franchise I'm not that down on like most people. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind to see it come back if they can find something original to do with it instead of just trying to put something out for the sake of competing with COD. But let's get to the comments.
They made one for PSP that I thought was pretty dope. Might do good for the Switch.
I never played it actually. Okay. All right. Retro Rob said, nope, playing the new Hellboy. How is it? And said RoboCop on Thursday.
I didn't know Hellboy had a game out.
So I heard it. I haven't played it though.
I like that movie, so that game probably fire.
Retro Rob, we gotta get you on the show too, bruh. Come chill with us. I jumped in your live the other week, literally 5 seconds before he ended it. I was like, damn, caught it late. But appreciate you as always, bruh. John said, Killzone went crazy. This was my game. Look, man, I do feel like I'm, Wave, I played just about every other shooter. You know what I mean? So when I went back and played this, I was like, I feel like I missed out. You know what I mean? Because like I probably would have loved it at the time, because sports games and shooters, there wasn't too many of those that I didn't like, if I'm being honest. Like, so I probably would have loved it. Most that it's not as loved as other games because it's not a good game of Mo Simon Cowell, man. Like
so harsh. Keep Simon it real Cowell, though, man.
I never played Killzone, but I think it's on PlayStation Plus. It is. It's on whatever the top 2 tiers are.
Definitely not worth the $180.
We'll talk about that in a little while.
Definitely not worth that.
Just said never played this. And Gamer Live Look said what PlayStation did was poop in a CD case, wrapped it, and sold it at stores. God damn!
Yo. I ain't really a big fan of this game either. I like the one for PSP, but
Mo said franchise went weird. Started with aliens and shit, like Wave said, basically trying to compete with COD, Halo, all the shooters at the time, kind of trying to make that one-stop shop game.
And it didn't work.
Said John just said it reminded him of Red Faction. And Game
I like it.
Retro Rob said it's decent. It's based on the comic book. Okay.
Check that out.
I definitely gonna check that out, man. Definitely, yo, Retro Rob. I'm telling you, let me know where I can get a Saturn and what price I should be paying for that, bro. I need to know. Somebody once tried to charge me 300. I was like, no. Somebody tried to charge me 200. I was like, no. And they didn't come with games either. So I want to know what's a good price for that Saturn, bro.
That's not enough. $500.
500. Hell no. Hell no. All right, yo, Wave. This next game we jump into, man. You see it on the rundown, bro. This we talking heavy nostalgia, bro. We talking heavy nostalgia. Obviously, yeah, we talking about Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock. Obviously, the graphic has a typo on it, but Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock, November 3rd. Obviously, not 2004, but it came out 2007. There is a typo on that. My bad. October 28th, 2007, Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock. Wave, this is my favorite music game of all time. Obviously, Rock Band has taken over the life because of the catalog and being able to import the previous game songs into the new games and all that. So my Rock Band library is like obviously big in terms of the number of songs. But this set list on this game, bro, I still have this game. I still play this game. Whether it's Knights of Sidonia, whether it's Metallica's One, Slow Ride, uh Can't Be Saved. This so many good songs on this game. Slayer, Rain and Blood. Yo, I love this game, man. I absolutely love this game. This game is classic. Obviously, right now we're seeing them play Through the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force, a classic song to be played. Obviously, on Export, it was ridiculous. Never beat this song. Not even on the front. I think the hardest. Actually, I don't know about the hardest song. I know I beat the game because I beat the Metallica One song, but this was one of the bonus songs. But I love this game, man. I absolutely love this game. This is one of those games that I have that I will never get rid of. That or the guitar. Like I said, don't give up your music stuff, guys. If you got the Rock Band, you got Guitar Hero and all that, keep it. Because one day you will want to play it again, and trying to buy it secondhand can be expensive if you don't luck out and find it at a garage sale or something. But Wade, what's your thoughts on Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock?
I mean, this game is dope. I'm mad that I didn't buy the set when it first came out. I kind of skipped it thinking like, why would I want that in my house?
Right.
And then, I talk about it on the show all the time, how I would play this game at your bro crib before we went out to have a good time.
Yep.
And it was dope. And after that, I was always like, yo, I want to get a set. And then I saw the prices. I'm like, I don't really want it that bad. But every time I see it, every time I see it, I'll be like, yo, I want to get a set so I can like play this. And now that I got kids, it's like, I really want to get the set. But the price is still the same, It's not like the old boy game that went down the price immediately. I can't remember his name, but you know who I'm talking about, Jay.
Yeah. And again, unfortunately, it's probably gonna be like that, Wave, if we're being real, you know what I mean? It's not going away. It's gonna be like that. But yeah, man, obviously super duper classic. Let's get to the comments. And again, once again, if you got music equipment to go with these games, you can always find the games cheap. To find the games themselves, we're talking under $10. But obviously, when it comes to getting the instruments, that's when you're gonna be paying super high prices.
Right.
All right, let's go. Andrew said I paid 120 for my Saturn with 2 games. See, that's what I'm talking about. I could do that. But people trying to sell me all types of stuff. You know what I mean? Like
right.
in the area Wave, now that it's like out there, because I'll go to garage sales if they say they got games and stuff like that. And now I'll get DMs. Yo, I got Quarterback Club 99, bro. Swords if you want it. 35. I'm like, hell out of here. like, yeah, right. Bro, you trying to, hustle, bro. They be trying to hustle me way. I'm like, hell no.
That's
hell
crazy.
No.
They try to sell you QB Club 99.
Mostly I could have got your Saturn for like 50 when I was in Tokyo in the spring. You know what? I didn't think about that because I know the Saturn was so big in Tokyo, well, in Japan as a whole, that I figured it would have cost more. You know what I'm saying? But I guess that kind of makes sense on the opposite too. Damn.
That also don't help you right now,
I
considering
went.
you're not in Japan.
Andrew said, "Yo, let's fucking go." Yo, I'm telling y'all, man. Telling y'all, yo, Guitar Hero 3. John just said I'm trash at Guitar Hero, but I always play it. Yo, man,
Max.
game is super fun, man. I don't care if you gotta play or was it called no fail mode or whatever, or if you play on easy, medium, whatever. I'm telling you, it's fire.
I'm still trash on easy. That's why I'm the lead vocalist.
Gamer Live looks sad. Nothing like you and the boys to bring the band together to rock out with your cocks. yeah, like,
Yeah.
yo, I was trying. Yo, what is that phrase from? Is that from American Pie? I'm trying to think. I
maybe
forgot.
that's where it is from.
Yeah, I think it. I'm trying
Stifler
to think.
probably said that.
Mosa can play through the fire and flames on expert bass. The whole soundtrack was absolutely fire. They snapped when they put that list together. Word, man. I mean, I guess if you title it Legends of Rock, right? That you gotta basically up the ante on it. But yeah, he right though. That set list was so fire. He said Through the Fire and Flames was 2. What do you mean 2?
Like the second one?
Well, this one appeared on the bonus section of Guitar Hero 3. So I hope that clears that up. Jessa, I love Rock Band, but there's something about Guitar Hero aesthetic that's just so good that Rock Band just doesn't have. That's a good point. So obviously they look different. Rock Band's a little more bland with the more like the more fluorescent light. Guitar Hero actually got the punk rock edge to it. You know what I mean? The metal edge to it. Mo said, "I'll sell you a set for $450." Like,
bro, always turning this to the marketplace, man.
Right.
We can talk about that offline.
Nothing like getting a band together and chilling, just making hella noise. That's a fact. Guitar Hero 2, the DLC is what really brought this stuff to life. That's fact. I think it ended up being like 19 extra songs that came on the disc. Like, you know what I mean? If you as long as you connected to Xbox Live, you download 19 songs, which at the time was a big deal. Obviously now it's a little different, right? But
yeah, you only get one song per DLC,
right?
and it's $30.
I don't even want to talk about how much money I've spent on Rock Band songs. Wave, I think they were $1.99 per song, and it puts this way, I've been buying them for years, literally years. Like every year, I've at least bought about 5 to 10 songs. You
not doing that on a new gen. That's right.
You do the math. I bought songs this year for Rock Band 4. I ain't even gonna lie, because they still put songs out. They put some new songs out last week, but Mo said this was the first game with a new company, and they knocked it out the park. The original company went on to make Rock Band. That's a fun fact. That's a good fun fact. But yeah, they definitely did their thing with this game. We believe you spent that. You bought Battlefield, yo. Yo, y'all wild, man. Why you got why, bro? Why?
You never gonna let you let that down, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But all right, yo, that's what we got for this week in gaming. Let's jump over into topics, man. The first thing we talking about, Nintendo put out a new patent, man. They applied for a new patent. It's a dual screen gaming device that when you split it in half, you can like pass one to play multiplayer. Obviously, just because they put a new patent out doesn't mean that it will materialize to something, Wave. But I want to get your thoughts on that. Picture like you got a device, right? Picture the switch of light, right? You can't take the controllers off. Instead, you basically splits in half. And you could pass the controller. You could pass the half to somebody and play a multiplayer game. Obviously, it's a patent, so there's no pictures or nothing to show you. But it was applied for, like literally, like it's a fact. What's your thoughts on that, bro? Do you think that this is something possibly for a new handheld? Do you think this is something pertaining to a next gen Switch? What's your thoughts on all this?
Why? I mean, my first thought was like, why the fuck would you want to break your screen in half to split it with somebody? Like, that's my first thought. Like, why would I want to take away half of my field of view? Like, let's say we playing a shooter, right? And I got this. Let's say I got the Switch.
Yep.
Why would I want to give you half of that screen? Then what I'm like, why would I do that? I'm really confused with that. I don't know where they're gonna go with this. I don't know where I'm confused as hell. That's the only thought. Like, why would I want to give you half of my screen? Unless
right,
the screen is huge, but still, that's just dumb.
no wave. Let's take a quick jump over to Game Rant, who basically, I don't know if they broke the story, but they had the story. Let's see if we can take a quick look at this wave. Can you see the screen?
Nah,
No, you can't see the
something
screen.
loading. Yeah, it just popped up when you put it back.
All right.
It just took a while to load.
There we go. All right, basically says Nintendo's recent patent for a dual screen detachable device has raised speculation about the company's future plans, especially with the upcoming Switch 2. Patent shows a device that resembles a 3DS but can be split in half for wireless gaming between two players. It also features a touchscreen on the outside for interaction even when closed. While the patent doesn't obviously guarantee consumer product, it could potentially bring DS games to the Nintendo Switch Online library. So this looks like it's more of a 3DS type new handheld, right? Because we always know Nintendo, their history is main console, the GameCube, but you also had the Game Boy Advance, right? You had the Wii and you had the DS. You had the Wii U, you had the 3DS. What's your thoughts on this, man? So obviously something like a 3DS with the two screens, but also can be split in half for wireless gaming between two players and a touch screen on the outside. So we're talking about really three screens if we're being real.
This don't take away from my confusion. It kind of made me a little more confused, but like, cause you see how small a 3DS is, right?
Mm-hmm.
The screen and everything. Why would you split that in half? Why would I give you half of that?
Multiplayer.
I don't give it. We gotta figure something else out. Like, you're not getting half of a 3DS screen is so small. Like, why would I give you half that? I don't even see how this is gonna work. I don't think it's smart at all.
Well, with the Switch, we saw take the controls off the handheld, pass one. Now you playing multiplayer. They figured with this,
the screen was the same size though.
Split the console in half. Like
that shit is stupid. You're just giving me half your screen. Like, yo, here.
Look,
now
man.
we both looking on a 1.5 inch screen.
I'm very curious about what this could be. Look, man, they have always had wacky stuff. The Wii remote, come on, like, for being real, the Power Glove, the Labo kits, you know what I mean? Like, they've always had wacky stuff. Hell, the DS looked weird when it first came out.
Most of that stuff didn't work out. I think this is one of those things that won't work because it's Nintendo. But I think this is one of those things that's just not going to work out.
All right, so you think basically we'll just get whatever the new Switch is, and that's it. This right here won't be out.
On because, like, let's be real, right? If we saying that the screen is on the bigger side, it's gonna be like a 7-inch screen,
right?
And I'm breaking that in half, so now I got a 3.5 inch screen.
It's two screens. Well, technically three. It's like a 3DS, so it has a top screen, the bottom screen, plus a screen on the outside. And basically, what you'll be doing is splitting it in half. So each you get a screen. You see what I'm saying? Like
yeah, I get it.
It's still weird. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like, it's a weird concept, but
I don't see that working.
Basically, like, look, man. Obviously, again, patents don't always work out, but still, I'm very curious on how this could possibly happen. Let's jump to the comments. Andrew said, but why?
Yeah, I agree with you, Andrew. Why? I don't understand.
Gamer Live Look said it's like a DS and one half comes apart. It's a handheld. I love the idea just because I like when Nintendo steps outside the box, but
just again, remake the Game Boy.
Like, yeah. Get ready for your kids to lose half of your system. Nah, that can't happen.
That's ridiculous.
Yo, you better slap a what's it called, an air tag on that, like
some Velcro on it,
right? Something. I feel like this will be related to a new handheld. Okay, yeah. Andrew said 2 screens for me to not play Zelda on. Just said it's like a handheld version of the Surface Book laptop. Detachable touchscreen, etc. I have full confidence Nintendo always does weird stuff, but they always make it work.
I just don't see the reason.
Right.
Like,
Now, if they were going back to like a standalone console, like a GameCube 64, okay, fine, right? With the handheld, get wow, but like the Switch is already hybrid, you know what I mean? So it's like, what more do you actually need if we're being real? I know the 3DS and the Switch was out and they were still selling at the same time, but I'm very curious on how that works and why they feel like to do something else other than money, of course.
they just trying to be weird because Nintendo do weird stuff. They just got to do something out the box. I'm not even gonna call it weird. They just got to do something out the box.
You said it'll come with some wonky Nintendo lab. Like, said
It's
like
gonna
that
be
Game Boy
Super Mario
screen
Split.
that is tiny. Look, I get y'all. I'm just saying Nintendo, they always step outside the box. I'm not surprised, but I'm also like, they could make it work. It's Nintendo we're talking about. Virtual Boy sold and that was pure ass. Now that's a fact. That's a fact. Virtual Boy was trash. But Daryl Miner was good. It was good. Daryl, he said a new
Fats was
Game
good,
Boy
man.
would sell so many copies. That's a fact.
They might as well make a Game Boy. Why would they put They putting two Game Boys together anyway, just so you could carry around two, just in case your homie want to play. You could give him one.
Right. Mo said it's Nintendo. Every other system is legendary. The next system is questionable at best. Switch equal legendary. Wii U, Wii, legendary. GameCube, I guess. Obviously, before that, we're talking about the 64. So that's not a bad look at it, to be real. Like, what can the successor to the Switch be off rip, right? Like, if you follow that pattern, although that pattern does fall. I mean, technically, what can we say about the SNES, right?
Right.
And the NES. So unless you say that starts at the 64, that's fair. Although again, I'm biased for the GameCube too, for being real. But Bobby said Nintendo gotta relax.
Bro, what are they doing?
Just said I feel like with the Wii U, what they wanted was the Switch, and the Wii U was the brainstorm to get there. That's a good point. Because the Wii U kind of had the gamepad and all that, and they just took it one step further with the Switch. Give me Silver and Gold remake. I don't give a fuck what system and all it'll sell. That's a fact. That's a fact. Maybe a new handheld will be able to interact with the new console. They've always worked together. You know what I mean? The Game Boy Advance and the GameCube, the Game Boys with the 64, the Game Boy with the Super Nintendo, they've always matched up. So that's kind of cool. And Jess said if both halves become a controller to the new console suddenly, I think that makes this design more sense. Okay. And Daryl says, fix your Joy-Cons first. I've gone through 4 of them. That's a fact. The Joy-Con drift. Yeah, the Joy-Con drift. That's a fact. But all right, yo, once again, shout out to Game Rant for that story. Let's jump into the next thing real quick. The next thing we're talking about, actually, did Excel comment come in? Bobby said we definitely need a gold and silver remake.
That's a fact. I agree with y'all.
Most of they already made it. Heart Gold and Soul Silver was goated.
Nah,
I think they're talking about I think they're talking about a true to life one, but I get you though, Mo. I get you though. Those games was fire. I ain't even gonna front on that. Next up, PlayStation Wave. We talked about this. Lays off several people. If you don't know, PlayStation now oversees Bungie. I know some people did not know that, and Bungie's also had massive layoffs. We know Jim Ryan is stepping down, right? Wave. We know Connie Britton, who's been there. Not Connie Britton, I'm sorry, but Connie, she's been there for 30 years. She basically, from what I've read, at first they said she stepped down, right? Now it's looking like she got fired. Like now it was forced. Escorted her out the building, all types of stuff. It's like, and she basically oversaw Bungie she oversaw Destiny and some of the stuff that came out in terms of the DLC on that. It's getting rocky at PlayStation. There's several things going on. The company put out a statement basically backing up the increase of the PlayStation tiers for PlayStation Plus that everybody went mad over and everything. Basically, they doubled down, basically saying like, "Yo, the top 2 tiers sell the most. Everybody wants it. Too bad." You know what I mean? That's basically what they said. Mm-hmm. So my theory is, personally, is that all these layoffs, obviously Spider-Man came out as rocking the world, but we knew it would, right? God of War came out last year, rocked the world. We know that. Gran Turismo came out. What's next? You know what I mean? And I feel like right now, PlayStation, they're about to enter a new era. Jim Ryan's gone, Connie's gone, a bunch of people got laid off. They're acquiring the studio, acquired Bungie. That's about to go through a transformation. I'm just curious, what's your thoughts on PlayStation? Like what they're gonna look like soon? We know they're gonna stick to the exclusives, most likely. Final Fantasy is slated to be out next year, so that's a big one. But after that, it's starting to look more like Xbox, and you know what I mean, than PlayStation has in the past, where it's like everything else seems to be third party. Now the Wolverine game we know, but we don't have a release date on that, and people are starting to speculate that that game is going to be pushed back too. So again, who knows, man? I'm just curious. What's your thoughts on PlayStation, the layoffs, the PS Plus, and them kind of doubling down on it? What's your thoughts for all this?
I almost feel like something happened at PlayStation and they trying to get ahead of it. It's like, why is all these like the big names getting let go or stepping down, and then a massive ton of layoffs? It's almost like they're trying to get ahead of something. So I wouldn't be surprised if in like a couple months or a couple weeks, some type of scandal come out of there. There's something happening. But also there could be cleaning house for the new people that's coming in, the new wave, and just trying to make PlayStation anew. Like you said, he left with a good system. So it could carry this new wave of people coming in, give them some time to get together, feel like direction they going. You know what I mean? And kind of just figure it out from there. But quite honestly, like I'm leaning more towards something happened, because like this is sudden and out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially considering they just dropped like a really successful project with the PlayStation 5. So it's a little weird, but I wouldn't be surprised if something come out of this. Like,
right. So I definitely agree with that. Something is definitely happening, and I want to bring up a tweet from a former employee at Bungie now who handled their social media, and I feel like this kind of speaks to exactly what you're saying, Wave. So let me pull that up right now, and because I feel like this speaks exactly. Can you see that, Wave?
Yeah.
So for those, it says, I've been laid off from Bungie, a surreal thing to write as I sit here pondering what went wrong. I'm still processing it, and all while my first instinct is anger, I know I'd regret what I'd say. Thank you to everyone at Bungie who helped make the last 5 years the best ever. This sound like, wait, you know what I mean? This sound like it came out of left field. They don't know what's going on. And like for PlayStation, they are the leader right now. Obviously, they've been since last gen with the PS4. The PlayStation 5 is off to a great start, selling like crazy.
All right.
Now all of a sudden we get all these changes. You know what I mean? Jim Ryan, I get he's older. He's been there for 30 years. You know what I mean? I get that part, but I get why he want to step down, not have to lead into the PS6 and all that. But I just feel like something's going on, man. I can't put my finger on what, but when you start seeing tweets like this, and this has happened on the Sony side, the Bungie side, all over the place, man. It's like something's going on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm very curious. So let's get to the comments, see what they got to say about that. I know it's going to be some sarcastic ass remarks like that. Like, all right. Andrew said, what did I say last week? Sony was going to make a change and shit would kind of collapse. Yo, you're right, man. Because literally, right after the show, like, I think Wednesday, a lot of stuff just started hitting the fan. You know what I mean? And look, I'm not trying to say PlayStation's going away or they going to fall. Like, no, I'm not saying any of that. They could drop Wolverine or Final Fantasy and be right back in that position of power. But internally, it seems like something is up. So I completely agree with Wave that something is up, as well as Andrew. Mo said Connie Britton's an actress. What the fuck she doing on PlayStation? Yeah. I messed up, man. Let me get her exact name. Man, because
she got 2 jobs, man.
I said Connie Britton. That's funny. Connie Booth, Booth, Connie Booth, was the one who left. Just said, yeah, I agree with that. Seems like a time of growing pains for PlayStation. Look, man, look, I don't know. It's just when you see tweets like the one we got on the screen. I know this deals more with the Bungie side, but they're under PlayStation now. You know what I
You
mean?
need to give us more though, and just say one juicy secret.
Right.
Just give us one, man. They didn't let you out the door already.
Bobby said, I bought that PlayStation Plus top tier and instantly regretted it.
Immediately.
Yo, man. They tried it, you know what I mean? And
First
they
thing
doubled
ever.
down on first what's it exclusive games not dropping in day one either. Basically, it was like Xbox does that. That's cool for them. That's not our thing. And PlayStation fans were mad. They
Pretty
were
much
so
saying, go
mad.
to the Xbox side. Come to the green side, man. The grass is greener
Yeah.
over here.
PlayStation fans were mad. They was like, "What the hell you mean? Like that's not our thing." Like they get da 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 game da 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 Starfield day one da 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 like. And
Guess what,
basically,
Jay? They went and played PlayStation right after.
oh yeah, of course. But it's just the way he was just like, that's not our thing. It's kind of wild, man. It's kind of wild. Just that if you watched Fall of the House of Usher, it's Verna. Damn. Yo, shout out to that show. It's on Netflix, y'all. Fire show. Game of Live said it's all unraveling, baby.
I read that in Dave Chappelle voice.
It's all unraveling, baby. Said the PS and PlayStation Now means piece of shit. This just in. Mario makes his way to the PS5 as Nintendo now acquired PlayStation. We now have Nintendo Unified. Nah, chill, man.
That's crazy.
Chill. PlayStation ain't going nowhere, man. They make too much money. But I do find this all very interesting. You know what I mean? We talk about how Activision's deal with Xbox could shake up stuff. You know what I mean? And we know Sony fought it in court, literally in court, tooth and nail. And then obviously the deal goes through and now all this stuff starts happening. I'm not saying it's connected ways, but something, you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Right.
Maybe.
I feel bad for Griffin when I read that. Sound like he was blindsided. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he definitely was.
Definitely was. And as far
not the NBA, he can't go to just go to a different team. That's probably
right.
career ending.
Did y'all know that Nintendo's the reason Sony made the PlayStation? Nintendo reached out to Sony to make them a console using this. Sony created it, and Nintendo decided not to use it, so Sony made the PlayStation with it. So I did. Wave, did you know that?
Did we do a deep dive on this? I think I heard something like this before.
Actually, yes. We did a deep dive. We did a deep dive on the Super Nintendo, and we talked about it. So I basically look. I scour YouTube, all types of these video sites for like just gaming content in terms of like documentaries and stuff. So I didn't know that. But at the same time, like it's one of those things. If I remember correctly, Sony created the Nintendo PlayStation, right? And you could look up pictures online. And I think if I remember correctly, Nintendo got up and walked out the meeting. Like, which obviously is super disrespectful, you know what I mean? Like super disrespectful. Like you reached out for them to make it and then you walked out the meeting. But yeah, that is a good fact though, and obviously it kind of backfired because then here comes the PlayStation 1, and technically it won the battle in sales in terms of sales and everything with the 64. You know what I mean? I think the 64 is better in the long run because obviously it holds up better, but the PS1 outsold crazy. You know what I mean? And then the PS2 crushed the GameCube. This all could have never happened, like Daryl said, if obviously they just went with the Nintendo PlayStation. But that is definitely a good fact. I know some people don't know that.
They probably foresaw all the scratches that PlayStation was gonna put on them discs
with the black back.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, bro, I won't be a part of this.
I have all three, Wave.
Talking about the PlayStation stuff, the PlayStation memberships.
I hope not. I really hope not. I really hope not.
Ain't no way they got you like that.
Gamer Live looks at Nintendo went with Philips instead of Sony. That's the 3DO has Mario and Zelda on it. That's also a good fact. So yeah, we covered this when we talked about the Super Nintendo. It was all around this time. But yeah, man. So yeah, that's the situation with Sony, man. I feel like there's gonna be a lot more to come out. NDAs and stuff are still going on, so some stuff can't be said. You know what I mean? Unless you're ready to
happening.
Unless you're ready for that legal battle. But
okay.
All three consoles said come to Xbox. Yeah, not for you. And look, man, you a gamer. 9 times out of 10, you got all the consoles eventually. You know what I mean? They're gonna be something you want to play on there. But all right, man.
PlayStation about to collect dust though. After that membership run out.
Yo, that's all we got for topics, man. Let's kick this over to the spin wheel, and then we'll get out of here, man. Appreciate the support, man. Make sure y'all put y'all answers in the chat as always, man. Let's get to the spin wheel. You ready, Wave?
Yes, sir.
Let's rock. Overwatch, Team Fortress 2, Counter-Strike, or Rainbow Six Siege. One has to go.
This is easy for me.
Good.
Because only one game I haven't played.
Okay.
So like they gotta go off that strength, not because the game is terrible or the worst out of the four. It's because I don't know. It's like just they gotta go because I don't know. And that's Team Fortress 2. I never played that. So that gotta go. I'm pretty sure people who have played that and think that's one of the games I need to say about to be like, how do you take that away? Because I just never played it. I played Counter-Strike, I played Rainbow Six Siege, and I actually like Overwatch. That's probably the game I like the most out of all the games. That's
Did you like Counter-Strike?
Counter-Strike was okay. It's probably like in third place. If I played Team Fortress and it was pretty decent, I probably would have got rid of Counter-Strike. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay, but it's probably one of the first games I was looking at to get out of here.
So Rainbow Six Siege I loved. If I had to get rid of one, it's probably be Counter-Strike, only because I played it, didn't really like it. Team Fortress 2, I had a little bit more fun with, but again, I kind of fell off of that. I didn't play Overwatch. I thought Overwatch was cool. And Rainbow Six Siege I absolutely love. So if I had to pick one to go, it'd be Counter-Strike for me personally. Andrew said Rainbow Six Siege. Like, yo, Andrew, what's good with you tonight, man? like, what's good with you, bro? We use you on the same page. What's good? What's good tonight, bro? What's going on with you? Halloween, like
too much candy.
As its ass, in my opinion. So we definitely agree on Counter-Strike. I don't think it's that bad, but
only reason why Counter-Strike stand for me because I haven't played Team Fortress. That's
okay. Mo said Overwatch, never got into it, and when I heard the second game was a letdown.
The second game was dope. You're bugging. They still play. They playing that. They actually got a league for the second game right now. The championship is going on right now. I'm not saying that there's a lot of people in. It is more people than I expected to be watching it.
Now I will say I've never played the second one, but
Overwatch 2 is fun.
I can't speak on that one, but the first one was cool. Andrew said Team Fortress 2 is just fun on the bun. All right. Yo, with the sayings, man. Andrew always got the sayings. All right, y'all. Let's get to the next one. We had this one, right? Do you think it's okay for going? Yeah. Actually, if Sharon was here, she'd say otherwise. Shout out to Sharon if you're watching. But of course, obviously, we answered this one already. Let's get to the next one.
I think she's the reason we had that conversation.
Fact, you're right. We didn't have the question, but we talked about it. You're right. Here we go.
Jeez, this is a good
one. Here we go. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Soul Calibur. One has to go. I already know what Mo gonna say. But what you got, Wave?
Oh, you're just gonna put me in the forefront on this one. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo,
legendary.
Mortal Kombat, all of them. Tekken, Tekken 2, Tekken Tag,
Tekken Tag.
uh, Soul Calibur. I like Soul Calibur too, though,
Yo,
man.
that's Soul Calibur 1 on the Dreamcast, Soul Calibur 2, Soul Calibur 4. Yeah, yo. This one's tough, bro.
I gotta go Soul Calibur, man. It's not that's tough for me,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
like is I don't there's a few Soul Caliburs that I like. And I like a lot more Mortal Kombat, Tekken, and Street Fighter games than like as far as like the franchise go.
Right.
I just think they got a lot more hits than Soul Calibur do. So I gotta go with Soul Calibur, man. And I hate to do that because I love Soul Calibur. I love all four of these games. This is
Word,
tough.
same. Um, damn. Street Fighter, obviously, you already mentioned it. Legendary, especially Street Fighter 2. MK, you already know Wave. That's not going nowhere
Yeah,
for
yeah.
for me personally. That's if one has to stay, that's the one that's staying. But I do like Tekken, man. I'm excited for Tekken 8. I, I am excited for that in January, I think. I'm excited for that. And Soul Calibur, again, I spoke about the Dreamcast and my love for the Dreamcast. Soul Calibur 4 was fire too. Oh man, this one's tough. Shit.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Like that's why I had to think about like the games I actually enjoyed in each of the franchises to like
Right.
figure it out. Because like if I didn't do that, it would be no other way. And I know Soul Calibur is like the youngest
Yep.
out of all these
Yep.
franchises too. So like they really didn't get a chance in that regard as far as I go. But
This one hurts, but I gotta go Tekken only because Soul Calibur just playing on that first one on that Dreamcast. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That
that's
shit
what
was
I'm
so fun.
saying.
Yeah, like whereas Tekken, like obviously, I mean, I could name about 3 or 4 Tekken games I absolutely love, but yeah, probably Tekken. But that's probably one of the hardest one gotta goes I've ever had personally. Because I do
Yeah,
like
that was
Tekken a
tough.
lot, and obviously Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat are to me are the OGs, so that's not going nowhere. But it
Right.
so basically came down to Tekken or Soul Calibur, and I kind of like
Exactly.
Soul Calibur a little better. Let's get to the comments. Let's see if this was tough for them as well. Let's see. Andrew said, "MK, yo, Andrew, what's good with you tonight, bro? Why you doing this? Why are you doing this? Like,
The
what
built different, man.
what's good with you tonight? MK, hell no." John just said Street Fighter can go.
He's bugging
Sheesh.
as well.
Daryl Miner says Street Fighter.
Bugging.
Yo, why? John and
Bugging.
Daryl, let me know right now why Street Fighter.
They bug.
Game of Live looks at Tekken is gone. Okay. That one hurt for me to take Tekken away, but just as
Still
long
think
as we're
y'all
in
bug up the tech.
agreement that MK stay. Come on, man. You gotta stay. No matter what Andrew says, I gotta stay.
Right.
John just says Tekken, Soul Calibur, MK are staying. So obviously he's got rid of Street Fighter.
Bugging.
Mo said Tekken can go. I like the version exclusive guest characters on Soul Calibur. Okay. Soul Calibur 4, basically with was it Darth Vader and Darth Vader, I think was on
Oh,
PS3 and Yoda.
Yoda.
Yoda was on, yeah, Xbox. Bobby said, "This is a tough one. And as much as it pains me to say it, I know I'm going to get slack for this. Tekken got to go." Look, man, I can't even give
A
slack
lot
for
of
that.
people saying Tekken.
Right, because I picked that too, but I do love Tekken though. That's why I'm like, it hurt to let you know what I mean to put that away,
Right.
but the top two can't go, and obviously Soul Calibur is legendary as well. But if somebody says Soul Calibur, I'm not mad at that if I'm being real. Gamer Live says Street Fighter goes hard from music to gameplay. Mortal Kombat is gruesome and great, and Soul Calibur was just really good. So leaves Tekken out as the odd man out. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Street Fighter is just too iconic, man. Like,
Yeah.
you can like, come on, you can like, come on, man.
I can remember the background music from the first one.
Andrew says, "Sorry, man. I just think MK is just overhyped. I love the underdogs."
I don't know if they're overhyped, man. I think they get the credit they deserve, though.
John said simple. Street Fighter trash compared to the others.
Trash is so harsh.
Yeah, like trash.
That's crazy.
Like it's trash, yo.
Trash and Street Fighter together is an insane combination.
Daryl said it came down to Street Fighter and Tekken for him. Okay, all right. I can see it, man. I can see it. Without Street Fighter laying the blueprint, the rest wouldn't exist. That's a fact. Andrew said, "Much love, y'all. See y'all next year. Go.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Take it easy, bro. Go. I'll catch you next week. Come back next week with a much better attitude, bro." That's how I feel about Street Fighter. All right. Bobby Drake said, "Yo, me and John, I gotta throw it." Yo, that's hilarious. All right, yo, wait, let's get to the next one, man, because that one crazy. Got a blank one.
Blank man.
What is your least favorite video game from your childhood?
Damn, least favorite? I don't remember that because I ain't like that shit.
Oh, I'll go first on this one. Superman, what is it? Technically, Agent New Heroes or whatever, but Superman 664. Superman 64. I remember it was like 2000, 2001 or whatever. No, I look. I just remember getting the game from a damn garage sale, bro. And that game was horrible. I know some say it's the worst game of all time, but that game was trash. And the only other game I could even think of that would come close to that is WrestleMania 21 for the OG Xbox. Because that game has so many bugs and glitches, it was bad. I remember getting that game the day it came out, $49.99 at Best Buy. And that's the worst wrestling game I ever played in my life.
You really hated that shit.
Hated it.
The price and everything.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, I promise you, bro. They had an Asian announcer, but it was supposed to be Howard Finkel, the legendary announcer from wrestling, right? From WWF. But somehow they never put him in the game. So when John Cena came out, it'd be like, John Cena. And like they never thought to fix the game, bro. I was like, yo, get the hell out of here, bro. So I still would pick Superman 64, but WrestleMania 21's a close second. What you got?
She's like I said, it was pretty hard for me to remember like my early childhood video games that I didn't like because I never played them shit. So I don't got no memories. So I'm gonna choose some games that's a little, you know, I played that when now that I'm older, that disappointed me.
Okay.
You feel me? So I would say Anthem is pretty trash.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, that's probably one of my least favorites. What's another one? Oh, Cyberpunk 2077 is another one that's pretty trash.
Come on,
Battlefield.
Come on. I know you got a game on the at least give me something from the PS2 or Xbox
that was trash that I didn't like to play.
Like it's trash.
That
like yeah, like you played it. It was like, I'm never playing this again.
I really can't think of one. Like I really can't think of one. Probably it was this Mega Man. It was a Mega Man game. I can't remember which one it was. It was like Mega Man. Oh man, which one was it?
What console?
It's like Mega Man 9, or I think it was like I think it was like Mega Man 9 or something like that.
Okay. All right, bad. Yeah.
But like I don't really like have a lot of like memories of like trash games. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to think of a sport game that wasn't that good. Did you play Live 10?
Nah, I didn't.
Damn.
I done switched to 2K by that time. You know what though? I think that 2K 24/7 mode, like from the first 2K,
Yep.
I think that was pretty trash. I think that's probably one of my least favorite, like
Okay.
my real least favorite video game experiences. Just because like they made it so that you had to be playing the game 24/7 for your character to
Yeah.
be nice, but then everybody you played was like mad better than you. So like it was really hard to get good. Like I
NBA Inside Drive. Like,
I actually liked that game. I had 2003 for 2003 for Xbox.
NBA Courtside.
I never played that one.
All
I ain't gonna
right,
front.
damn.
You trying to bring all sports games.
Word.
I'm telling you, that 2K 24/7 mode, that experience was trash.
All right,
Um,
bad. All
but
right,
like I can't really think of no games that was like super garbage that's from my childhood. Like all of the ones I could think about is more recent.
okay. That's
You
fair.
know?
That's fair. All right. Just said Halo Wars. Whew.
Sheesh.
That got a huge fan base. That's okay. I like that one
Sheesh.
though. Okay. He said, I'm with Wave. I don't even know. You gotta think of something, bro. Gotta think of I said the first Lord of the Rings for the PS2.
That was pretty bad.
Yo, it don't translate to video games. Like some,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that
Some
game was
things
pretty
just
bad.
don't translate well. Most out, wow, Clay Fighters. He said Clay Fighters 663 1/3. Couldn't figure out if they wanted to jock MK or Killer Instinct.
Never played Clay Fighters.
Is that on the Switch expansion? It might be on there. It's trash. It's trash.
Not checking for that.
If you compare it to the fighting games, right? The classic
Right.
ones, yeah, it's trash. It does have a cult fan base though. John Cena, I'm telling you, bro, John Cena. Like yo, me and my brother, we looked at each other, it was like, what the fuck is this? Like, bro, it was so bad, yo. It was so bad. Game of Life, like I said, that damn Mickey Mouse ice capades on NES. I never
There was
played
this
that.
one Mickey Mouse game that I played on Super Nintendo that was so dope that I can't
It was
remember.
so dope. Okay.
Yeah, and I can't remember the name of it at all. I've been looking for this game for years. I can't find it.
I'm gonna tell Mo about this one. Yo, Mo, remember that Barney hide and go seek game for the Genesis? That game is fire.
That's crazy, and I don't believe that one. Fire
Yeah.
Barney game for
Yo, I
Genesis
still got
sound
that
crazy.
game, bro. I still got that game on the Genesis. That game is fire, man. Shout out to Barney. Shout out to Barney, man. Mo, remember? He gonna jump in the chat. He remember that.
Calling Cap that was fire. Sorry.
Game fire. Play it, Wave. Stream it. Bobby said there's a game on the NES called Isolated Warrior. My dad told me if I beat the game before Christmas, he gave me my presents earlier. I spent 9 hours playing that trash ass game.
Hopefully you got the Christmas gifts.
Yo, did you get the gifts? Let us know. Did you get the gifts? John said, oh my God, how can I forget NBA Street Homecoming? Wave. Did you play that?
Did I? No, that's the one with Carmelo on it. If
Yes.
so, yeah,
Yes.
that game is trash. But that's not the worst game I ever played. It's trash though. I mean, I still played it.
Gamer Lava got a good one. WCW Mayhem on N64, coming off of Revenge when they switched over to EA.
Sheesh.
Mayhem was horrible, bro. Horrible, bro. It was so damn bad. It was so bad. John just the one where they were doing backflips off the back. Yo, it's crazy because I know exactly what he's talking about. Quarterback Club. Wave, did you play that?
Nah, but I heard you almost cop one for $35.
Nah, I no. No, that's not true. That's not true. Yo, Gateway. Did you play that, Wave?
Nah.
That was bad too. Did you play that?
Nah, I never played the Gateway. What is that about?
So you only play
you
sports games?
Getaway.
You really only play sports games and like sports games and some shooters?
Like in my teenage era, yeah, bro. It was bad. I didn't expand my horizon.
And so mostly basketball games then probably.
And I play like, Kingdom Hearts and
yeah. I mean, yeah, those are classics though.
Final Fantasy games, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't really expand my like before
Right.
like I hit that age, I was
Getaway,
playing different kind of games. Yeah, the Getaway. I thought that's what he was talking about.
yeah.
Not like I played
What
the
did I say?
Getaway, not
Oh, he
the
wrote the
Gateway.
Gateway, and
Yeah.
I read it as that.
That's why I was like, nah, I didn't play that. I played the Getaway. Game is definitely trash.
All right, cool,
And
cool.
then after like, you know, I moved out and got my own spot, I started expanding my gaming, you know. But like
Read that
that
comment, Wave.
the Barney game was playable though.
I'm telling you, yo, I'm
He didn't
telling
say
you,
it
bro.
was. He didn't say it was fire. He said it was
It's
playable.
fire. It's fire. Trust
What
me.
you was just cleaning up with the
So,
Barney song in the back?
so yes, he got me Batman and Street Fighter something for NES. I mean, deal's a deal. Then if you
Yeah,
got the games, if you got them early, then you got them early.
I respect that.
That's more than fair. So it was like a London version. Yeah, the Getaway was trash. That was
It was
trash.
trash.
Here we go. NBA in the Zone. I know you played that, Wave.
NBA in the Zone. Yeah, I played that. Wasn't one of the best NBA games. That's why they faded away. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So the only thing that's cool is the police chase you if you sped or ran red lights. I do remember that because at that point, GTA, I don't think that happened yet. I don't think that was put into what, GTA 4?
Yeah, they did that in 4, not 5.
Yeah.
But that's trash though. Like, you can't run a light in the video game. Like, I would always get chased by the police.
All right, one more wave, then we'll get out of here. Appreciate y'all rocking with us, man.
Yes,
Especially if you're on the East Coast a little late now. Happy Halloween as always. Last one, let's get it.
Eat some candy, go to sleep.
Word. When discussing the impact of multiplayer online battle, we did this one already. I remember this exact question.
Must have been a while though.
It was the first time we did this one. Oh shit. Like, yo,
I'm playing on hard mode today. Pause.
You could only keep one franchise, y'all. Mario, Sonic, Pokemon, Zelda.
You can only keep one?
You can only keep one. So one gotta stay. Mario franchise, Sonic, Pokemon, Zelda. This is a perfect one to end on. What you got, Wave?
I gotta take some time to think.
All right, you know what? I'll go first on this one. If I can. All right. Damn.
I don't think we rushed the choice. I see some people rushing the choice. I don't know.
Oh shit. Oh man. Bro.
Damn. I want to say Zelda, but then I want to say Mario. Sorry, Sonic and Pokemon. Like Pokemon is just repetitive with the same animal with different animals, and I love Pokemon, but I can't choose them. It's just it's not enough. It's not enough difference. It's the variety, however you say that word.
So you pick Mario.
It's not enough. It's either Mario or Zelda for me.
Okay, so the middle two are just gone completely. So you
yeah, I'm being honest. Like I love Sonic to death. Probably one of Mario and Sonic was my two favorite characters growing up. Like two favorite, absolute. But like game franchise, like Sonic and Pokemon is just the same thing over and over again. I just enjoy it so much I don't care, you know.
Right.
But like Mario got so much different stuff. They got soccer games. They got golf games.
That's a fact.
They got party games. They got Mario Kart. They got the actually Mario.
Super
Smash. Like
that's
it's just too much. It gotta be Mario, bro. It has to be Mario. It gotta be Mario. It just give you too many things to pick from.
Hits though. Zelda, obviously.
They do.
Sonic, obviously, for me, is the bias one. You know what I mean? That's the bias.
Right.
because like I said, Sega. But
They do, but Mario just give you so many different looks, and it's good. It's not like trash.
you
Like
know what?
soccer is good, golf is good, Mario Party is good, Mario Kart is good,
You know
Smash
what,
Bros
Wave?
is good,
I gotta agree with you, man. I gotta
Odyssey
agree
is
with you.
good, or 64. You know what I'm saying? Like they just give you Mario just give you too many different looks, and they all good ones.
You know what,
I
Wave?
gotta go Mario.
I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go. You know why? Because two specific things. Mario 64, which obviously I talked about all the time on the show,
Right?
and Mario Odyssey, which I know some people haven't played this game yet. I'm telling you, Mario Odyssey is super fire. Y'all
I
missing out.
love Odyssey.
And Mario
I haven't
Wonder,
beat it
like
yet, but
I'm
I'm on
playing
the
it
way.
now. You know what I mean? I'm playing it now. Mario Wonder is super. It sounds generic, right? Because it's Mario, but like, yeah, I gotta go Mario, man.
Mario just, but it sounds generic, but like when you actually think about it, Mario the only one out of these four that give you different things within the franchise, not just the
Right.
regular typical Mario game. You could get that. You could get the 2D side to side Mario, then you could get the Odyssey or the 64. I already mentioned the golf, the soccer games.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. The racing games, the Mario Party. It's just too many different looks.
Right.
Sonic just
Right.
got Sonic Frontier, Sonic Adventure, Sonic and Knuckles, like there's nothing else there. Pokemon just give you Snap, the Pokemon Stadium,
Right.
but like you just in different places doing the same shit, or you just taking pictures of the Pokemon instead of capturing them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Zelda, what Zelda brings to the table. That's what they bring to just Zelda shit.
Yeah.
We don't
I
got
get it,
nothing
man.
else.
I'm just saying, damn. John just said, "What the fuck? I ain't choosing." Nah, you gotta pick something, bro. Come
Or if
on,
we done
man.
did it, you could do it.
Word, you gotta pick something, man. We both picked Mario. I was kind of reluctant to pick Mario. I get it though.
And
But
if you play
Sonic,
Smash, you could play with all those characters anyway.
like I told you, bro. Sonic, obviously, like that's my bias right there, Wave. That's my starting game is Sonic. I love Pokemon to death and Zelda, obviously. But I gotta go Mario. Just said Mario for me, but wow, that hurts. Right. To lose the other ones is crazy. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that was a terrible question.
Bobby Drake says Sonic fight me. I ain't mad at you, bro. Like I said, it might be my bias speaking, but I ain't mad at you, bro. Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic 3, Sonic 1, Sonic Adventure. Come on, I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at that at all. Game Alive said, y'all out here looking to ensure violence. Yo, I told y'all, bro, some of the questions that we've gotten so far in the spin wheel was easy, but some of them are tough. It's just mad questions. So obviously we're filtering them out. You know what I mean?
Right.
But there's a lot more like this. Mo said Pokemon, which I think me and Wave knew he was gonna say. That
Yeah.
Pokemon is the only franchise where I've gotten literally every main series games. Sorry about Scarlet and Violet.
That'll make it the better franchise though. That just means that's the one you support the most.
You know what? I don't know. Obviously I still pick Mario, but I wonder if Pokemon sold more than Mario. Because think about it, it's always two. It's always
Seriously.
two for each. You know what I mean? For like this damn this entire time, it's been two games versus one.
I wouldn't be surprised though. Pokemon, I don't know.
That's
I
a
wouldn't
good
be
thing to look
surprised,
up.
but
Yeah.
I don't know. That's something.
Game of Live looks said Mario, and since you're out here making us make the tough life decisions and stressing us out, may the next time you eat cereal, you have no milk.
No, put some water on that shit.
What did Craig mom say? Use water, it won't hurt.
Put some water on that shit, man.
Word. Bobby Drake said you leaving out Sonic Racing and Sonic Spinball, and Sonic has a mobile game. I'm with you, man. Look, I'm still picking
Mario
Mario,
got
but
a mobile game too.
come on, Wave. Why does
And
that just
Mario
go with
Kart is
Sonic,
better
bro?
than Sonic Racing.
John just said, "Fuck it, Sonic." I ain't
It's,
mad at it, bro. I'm
it's
telling you, I
Sonic
ain't mad at it.
Spinball is not better than Mario Party.
All right, Wave. You know what?
I'm just being real. Like we gonna talk about Sonic. We
know,
gonna compare the
man.
two.
We know you're being real, but still, it's like, damn. But all right, yo, appreciate all the love and support, y'all. We'll catch y'all next week. Happy Halloween, of course. If you're still going out partying, trick or treating, doing whatever, be safe. We'll catch y'all next week, Tuesday, 9:05, same time as always. Hopefully, y'all come back with better attitude when it's for some of y'all. Shout out to Mario, Sonic, Zelda, Pokemon.
Right.
Because to leave it all behind is crazy. But yo, catch y'all next week. We out. Peace.
Peace.